Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, Panchito, tú eres mi amorcito. Ay, Pancho, ay, Pancho.
Warning, the following videos aren't intended to hurt and or bully anyone. It's solely my job in salvation to report on what's going on with the YouTube community and give my opinion because my opinion matters. Sorry about that. Weenie Hut Jr. discretion is advised. So if you guys did miss it, Meche came out and she called out Amanda and snapped at her and Amanda responded. So this happened.
Hi everyone, so I know this situation is tiring, but after Amanda posted her video, this drama has resurfaced once again. This is the last time that I will ever speak on this ever again because I'm tired of seeing this drama over and over and seeing it unfold all over social media. So this all starts because of some hacked messages between me and Lucas where I call Amanda a fake ass hoe. Without victimizing myself, there will always be disagreements between friends. There was this party that me and my friends went to. Tessa, Amanda, and Tessa's family, they were all there. Basically in this party, her friends were bothering me and my friends. Second time that we were bothered, we were in line to go to the restroom, and when we got in, there was no toilet paper, so one of my friends went out to get toilet paper, and when she came back, she told me that she was bothered once again. She was sure that there was probably going to be a fight because of how they treated her when she was outside. In that moment, I took off my nails just in case because of previous events that we had just been bothered right outside. Took off my nails just in case, and I go outside. These girls bothered us once again, but nothing ended up happening. Amanda decided to defend them, stick with them when this whole situation started because of them. They were the ones who started this, and Amanda decided to take their side. That's when I texted my friend and I called her fake. The reason why I called her fake was because she took their side when they were the ones who started it. Talking about Amanda behind her back was just me venting to a friend. In that moment, I clearly did not feel her loyalty towards me as a friend. Of course, I was upset, and I admit it, I was really upset. Originally told Amanda that it was okay for her to be friends with whoever she wants to be, because at the end of the day, I cannot control who she's friends with. As time went by, me and her had a lot of conversations on the phone and through messages where I told her specifically like, hey, it's bothering me that you're friends with her. In that moment, I honestly felt really betrayed, and I told this to Amanda days later when we talked about this. I felt backstabbed because obviously seeing a friend, someone that loves me, hang out and choose and defend people who are clearly just seeking problems with me and my friends, obviously it's gonna hurt me because you're supposed to be my friend. Now, about the alleged messages, it's important to not hide what was said, but to highlight who you're friends with and who you're surrounding yourself with. Your own close friends could be the ones potentially plotting against you. Like I said in my recent song, tus propias supuestas amigas son las que nunca te pueden ver bien, which I made as an outlet just to express my feelings because that's what I felt at the time and in my heart. To start off, in Shadi's birthday party, Lucas drank way too much and he ended up blacking out. As you guys can see in this video where me and Amanda are literally carrying him inside. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because me and my friend Faith slept with Amanda while Lucas was passed out in the living room. I'm gonna let my friend Faith talk from here on because she's seen things that I didn't.
Hey guys, I'm Faith, and I'm Meche's friend who was also somebody who was there like in this whole situation, and I stayed at Amanda's too because we flew together. None of us thought that this was like gonna happen. Like, we didn't suspect on anyone close to them. So staying at Amanda's house made me see some things. You know, I'm first meeting these people, so I didn't really know who they are, but they all were really cool to me. Nice, genuine people, right? Or that's what I thought. We had just got back home like 8 in the morning. Just went to go to sleep. As I'm laying down, I kind of like go to sleep, but I'm still kind of awake. Notice how like Amanda's mom calls her and tells her about school. Obviously, Amanda does online school. I'm a light sleeper, so I wake up to like any little movement. So I kind of woke up to Amanda on an iPad. And for me in this instance, I didn't think of anything because, you know, Meche and Lucas have an iPad. Since they both have an iPad, I thought, oh, maybe Amanda has an iPad too. I didn't think much of it, went back to sleep, and just continued.
That first morning when all of the alleged hacked messages were being posted on a fake account. Shawty Bae did a live in the morning and she was just talking about how there were fake people in her life, how the truth was gonna come out soon. The whole group was there, and by the whole group I mean Tessa, Amanda, and commenting and instigating, saying like, oh, like let's not say like, oh, it's coming out soon. Whenever all this happened, I was watching the live and we were all just like, well, that's kind of weird how the messages look like they're from an iPad. Here's an example. As you guys can see right here, these messages look like they're taken from an iPad. Like someone grabbed like Lucas's iPad and took a picture from them, and as you can see, all the reflection is blurred out in all of the pictures that were posted. So this was all literally like a movie. Literally looked like a murder mystery. There's some time thinking about who could have done this, trying to figure out who did what, why was this happening. Faith ends up telling us that she's seen that. I stayed at Amanda's 2 months ago whenever Lucas was also staying there, and I remember her always using his iPad for like watching Netflix and stuff. She doesn't own an iPad, so she would use Lucas's iPad, so she knew his password the whole time. Now it all started making sense to me why I seen the iPad right there in the corner as we were leaving that morning.
I mentioned how we cleared off the bed, and
yeah,
and even at the fact that we cleared off the bed and everything, the iPad still ended up staying there.
It was in the morning when we were leaving to our flight. We're trying to figure out how exactly did he get hacked. So we start looking, there's no one logged into his iCloud, there's no one there, there's no unsuspicious activity, there's nothing. As you guys know, Apple is probably one of the biggest technologies in the whole world. Almost impossible to hack someone's iCloud. As you can see guys, right here in these messages, in these photos, you can see that Lucas barely even touches his iPad. The past week had like seconds of screen time in every single app, a few days before that and a few days after that. However, that same day, the day that we were leaving, the day that Lucas was passed out drunk, there's 19 minutes of screen time only in messages.
Just a reminder guys, this was around the same time when I had woken up and saw Amanda do this and didn't think much of it.
Even whenever me and Faith actually woke up and we're about to leave, we couldn't even say bye to him. He wouldn't wake up. Like we'd be like, Lucas, like we're leaving.
And these were two separate rooms guys. We're in Amanda's room and Lucas was literally in the living room, still passed out. So how was Lucas gonna walk over there and grab his iPad and use it for his messages?
Exactly. And if someone would have actually hacked, why didn't they leak any pictures? Why didn't they leak other conversations? There's only conversations that got hacked was between me and Lucas. This is not no, oh my god, some paranormal ghost did this. No. Then comes the recorded call. We call Amanda, obviously knowing that these messages were being posted, but Amanda did not answer. She called us back like 15 minutes later, and this was the recorded call that you guys heard. After that phone call, Amanda had texted me saying the truth comes out. I didn't think much of it. Anything was gonna go out because like I posted on my story a few days ago, I did call her fake to Lucas, but in these messages you guys can see, I had previously posted this on my story, I had already called her fake to her face. Amanda claims allegedly that it was not her recording, that it was someone else. Why don't you want to say who it is? Say it's your friend. Why don't you tell your people that it was Tessa recording the whole time? You had Tessa on the phone listening to our whole conversation when we had already talked about this. Me and you had already made up about me denying the drinks. Yeah, you call and you act so hurt all of a sudden while Tessa's listening on the other end and recording. Girl, that I tell you that it bothers me that you're friends with, you're gonna have her on the phone recording while me and you are arguing about something that you brought up again, that I'm trying to explain, that I already apologized, that me and you already apologized privately, and you have her recording the whole thing. Whenever me and you were hanging out for the first time after this whole situation happened, Tessa texted you, threatened you to unfollow you and cut you off just because you were posting me. You sent her this whole paragraph so she wouldn't do that, trying to come to an understatement so you guys could still be friends. But she threatened you to cut you off. She never made you choose between me and her. Even though it bothered me, we're supposed to have loyalty between us, but I never made you cut off. She gave you an ultimatum. Stop posting me or she would unfollow you. But as soon as something happens between me, not only me, but Lucas too, that have been there for you for so long, because your friends would go out and not invite you places just because they were with Tessa and you were with me, and that made you feel sad. So what did I do? I tried coming to LA more often. I tried giving you my affection, just tried loving you. I just wanted you to feel that it was okay to lose these wrong people in your life, because at the end of the day you still had me. I always protected your name on social media because you were there whenever Tessa took a picture of my passport and you never told me. I ended up finding out way after everything happened, and I never said it. I always protected your name around social media and in front of others, behind your back, everywhere. I know that I'm not the victim in the situation. I feel like this was just a big misunderstanding and miscommunication. There was definitely ignorance from both sides. We'll definitely learn from this because, you know, at the end of the day, we're humans and we're not perfect. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of living it, and I want this to end. I wish everyone in this situation nothing but the best, and that's it. From now on, we will move further from this. That's it, guys, and thank you for giving me the time of your day to listen to my... These people stay in my house and they're gonna lie on my name like this. They're gonna lie on my name like this? Bro, are you serious right now? Damn, I have receipts of everything. Trust me. Her receipts, I have more. Like, dude, why is she gonna lie, bro? Why is she gonna lie? Okay, first of all,
even whenever me and Faith actually woke up and we're about to leave, we couldn't even say bye to him. He wouldn't wake up. Like, we'd be like, Lucas, like, we're leaving.
And these were two.
Okay, wait. He wouldn't wake up. He wouldn't wake up when they were leaving. Okay. Let me show you my ring camera of the 9th when they were leaving. Let me show you my ring camera, bro. My ring camera.
Never been here. Girl, you dropped the table and Shawty's like 3 times. We dropped hand up computer, a lot of chairs. Like chairs.
You guys talking to Lucas when you guys are leaving. When you guys are leaving. You guys are talking to Lucas.
You yanked someone's earring off.
But he couldn't wake up, right? But he couldn't wake up. Let me show you guys that again. Let me make sure I'm hearing that right as well, because the line on my name is crazy. The line on my name is crazy.
Minutes of screen time, only in a minute.
Not that.
Amanda, do this, and didn't think much of it.
Fuck, where is it?
Faith actually woke up.
Okay, here.
Actually woke up and we're about to leave. We couldn't even say bye to him. He wouldn't wake up. Like, we'd be like, Lucas, like, we're leaving.
And these were two.
And they're claiming that was around the time that I went to Lucas's iPad, but he was awake since they left. He was awake. There's camera proof. Them talking to Lucas, camera proof. 1, 2. The whole Tessa was trying to make me cut off Meche. I have the messages here with Tessa when Tessa texted me trying to threaten me, supposedly. She didn't threaten me. All she said was that she was gonna unfollow me because she didn't want to see any posts with Meche that I was posting. And I told her straight up, I was like, if that's how you feel, okay, that's fine. She's here for 2 weeks. I'm obviously going to make as much time with her as I can before she goes back. I didn't know you expected me to stop hanging out with her or stop talking to her because of the drama you guys had. I never said anything bad about you. At the end of the day, I was always here for you whenever you needed it. And it's going to stay like that. So I guess if you want to do that, then I hope everything goes well for you. I told Tessa, I said, if you want to unfollow me for hanging out with Meche, then you do that. I don't care. Like, I told both of these girls, if they had a problem with me hanging out with one of them, then, you know, let them have a problem, you know? But then she wants to go over here saying that Tessa threatened me. Let me look back at her video because I don't even know what she was saying.
The girl who put into his iPad was the recorded call leaked to her face. Amanda claims, allegedly, that it was not her recording. You already apologized privately. But as soon as something happens, they unfollow you, and all of a sudden, while Tessa's listening on the other end and recording. Girl, that I tell you, that it bothers me that you're friends with, you're gonna have her on the phone recording while me and you are arguing about something.
Okay, so having her on the phone while we were talking, whatever. So obviously during that time when I saw the messages, it was new to me as well. So again, let me keep my cool a little bit because I don't like the line. But so yes, I had Tessa on the phone with me with someone else when I had the call with Meche and Lucas, right? Sorry guys, if I'm like stuttering a little bit, I'm a little frustrated, you know, because I don't like the line. But basically I had them on the phone because they had called me before, and I have proof of that too. So we were on the phone before, and Lucas calls me 3 times. He called me 3 times, right? And I told them, hey, Lucas is calling me. Like, he called me 3 times already. My mom's on here, my mom right here. I joined on my mom's phone, and I had them hear the entire conversation. I didn't know it was going to be recorded by Tessa. So after the call ended, that's when Tessa was like, oh, I have the call recorded, you know, whatever. And then that's when I was like, okay, don't send the video to anybody, send it to me. Then it was cut in segments, whatever, sent to someone else, and that person sent it to Pancho. And I was telling them, no, don't send it to Pancho. I don't want it out. I don't want that out. Like, there's no reason for it to be out.
And Meche knows that, again, we were on the phone for an entire hour with someone. We were all discussing everything, whatever. I mean, y'all don't have to believe me, but trust me, I know. Then, about me supposedly going through his iPad while we were all laying down on my bed, they said I have online classes. I was doing my online class on my phone. That's what she saw. That's the screen that she saw on my phone. Like, oh my God. Literally, I joined my class at 8:30 in the morning. And then I go to wake up Meche because her flight is at 1. She tells us to wake her. Well, she told me to wake her up like around 11. I try waking her up. She doesn't wake up. Anyway, so before that, I had my class at 8:30. I'm doing my class. I fall asleep. I knock out. Laying towards the wall. So whatever she saw, I don't know what she saw again. If she's a light sleeper, then so be it. She was laying down in the middle. I didn't even know the iPad was in the room at the time, first of all. The caps, I don't even care. I'm not lying. I'm really not. I never went through an iPad. Another thing. Lucas was in my restroom for like 2 hours or like an hour and a half on the phone with somebody. And I have the person that he was on the phone with confirm it for me. That's when he was on his screen time, on his messages. There's literally him on his TikTok. Let me search it up. Him on his TikTok in my bathroom, laying down on the floor for so long. He comes out of my restroom like half asleep. And I'm like, what? Like, what happened? He's like, I fell asleep. I was on the phone with so-and-so. And I, whatever. He literally sends pictures to the person of him in my bathroom floor. Him on my bathroom floor. That's my bathroom floor that he was on for like 2 hours on the phone with his friend, texting everybody. That was the 18 minutes of screen time that you were on. Like, what? I never went through your iPad. And then supposedly, yes, I would use Lucas's iPad while he was here. But most of the time, he was next to me. The one time he wasn't, I was literally laying down here. And it was when he was staying with me for the month. How am I going to go through his iPad during a time that these messages didn't even like exist? How? Make it make sense. After that, he wasn't from my house for like another month. I don't remember passwords, bro. I'm not like, I have bad memory. I don't be remembering stuff. How am I going to remember how many numbers does he have? 8 number password that he has. Like, what? oh my God. Literally makes no sense. Again, I have like proof, or not proof, but I have consent. I don't know about consent. But like the person who was on the phone with him, while he was in my restroom for like 2 hours, they told me, yes, I was on the phone with Lucas. Yes, he was texting people for the whole thing, whatever. You do remember the No, I don't. I don't remember the password. When he was here again in my house for Shawty's party, I never even got close to his iPad. The one time I got close to his iPad, that is when I took his iPad to him in the living room. That's when I saw his iPad in my room. But before that, I never saw his iPad in my room. I didn't know it was in here until Meche and her best friend left my house. And then them saying that they couldn't even wake up Lucas when they were leaving. But I have literal ring camera proof of them talking to Lucas before they left. Like, make it make sense. Y'all are lying. Why are you guys lying? Look.
Never been here. Friend, you dropped the table at Shawty's like 3 times. We dropped hella computers. It's a lot of chairs. Like chairs. You were trying to give girls like crazy. You were up with Lori trying to sex her. Like, you yanked someone's earring off.
Yes, I know. Everything I'm saying is all over the place. I get it. But it's just like there's so many things that they're lying about that I don't even know where to begin with. One, Lucas was awake when they left and he stayed awake. He didn't go back to sleep. I sat next to him and we were just talking. And then I went back to my room. I laid down. I'm pretty sure I was just on my phone. I don't know what I was doing. Then he came inside and he started packing his stuff. That's when I got him his Uber so that he can leave his house. You were the one feeding into it the most, making songs, doing all this. Like how people were saying, Tessa was right in front of your face at the party, but you didn't do anything. You didn't. But now all of a sudden you want to fight her. Like, bro, why can't you just have a conversation like with me? Like, why can't we just have a conversation privately and fix this? Like, I don't understand why all of this had to be put on social media. You know that I didn't record or do anything to that audio recording, but you still went on social media and tried to make it seem like I did. You were the only one feeding into it, bro. You're the only one making it bigger. The only one. And nobody sees that. Like, you've made your fan base to where it doesn't matter what Meche does. Everything she does is right. But you guys need to understand that sometimes what she does is wrong. I admit, I do things that are wrong too. I'm not going to lie. Everybody makes mistakes, bro. Everybody does. But it's like, she tries to make her mistakes as not mistakes. Like, everything that she does is okay. It's not okay, bro. It just, like, it's like you're making it seem like I was plotting. I wasn't plotting it. We were all surprised at the messages that were being shown or that were being leaked. Like,
and I just want to come in here and say that, you know, I speak for the truth. I hate drama. I really don't. But when somebody's lying and they continue to lie to make others look bad for their own profit or whatever. So I was literally in the call with Lucas, and he had his iPad there in the restroom on the floor, and there was someone else in there. I'm not going to say their names, but we were in there and he had his iPad. So Lucas literally just dropped the act. Stop lying. Okay. It's just stop it.
thank you. I appreciate that. You didn't have to, but thank you.
No,
I've been trying to prove to not only like him, but to other people I didn't go through it, but no one's believing me. Like, I don't have cameras in my house to prove that, but I mean, you know.
So at this point, I feel like they should just take away everybody's phone, your Villa brother. But if you guys do want to see the full live, if you missed it, it will be posted on YouTube.
And then the whole me being there when the passport was taken, no, that was Lucas. Lucas was physically there, not me. I admit, and I told Meche before, when everything first started, I said, I'm not going to lie. I was suspicious about your age because she was lying to not only me, but to everybody about her age, right? So I was telling Tessa, I was like, is she actually 16? Because when she told me that she was, I was like, is she actually 16? And Tessa was like, yes, like she is. I've seen her passport. And that's when she took it out and she showed me her age on the phone. I didn't know that she took a picture of it. I know that Tessa knew that her passport was there, but I didn't know she took a picture of it. Lucas, on the other hand, did know. Lucas admitted it to not only me, but to Meche, that he was there in Tessa's house. Tessa was showing him the passport physically, bro. But you saw it on the phone. Yes, I saw it on the phone, but I didn't know she took a picture of it. Meche acts like she didn't know about that the picture of her passport was taken either. She knew the entire time. She knew the entire time. She just wanted to see if Tessa would tell her. Tessa never told her.